everyone, welcome back. I am Niharika and you're watching Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. Well, in today's session, we are going to look at certain types of toxic people that you need to stay away from. We all build relationships. Certain relationships are way too successful and certain relationships are way too harmful. Now already the life is super stressful and you don't really want to burden yourself with toxic people around you. You want to be more productive and you want to achieve success. So how do you do that? So here are certain types of toxic people that you need to stay away from. The very first kind of toxic people that you need to stay away from are the gossipers. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. And small minds discuss people. I just don't understand what pleasure people derive from discussing people's misfortune. Do you think it's a fun thing to do? Do you enjoy that kind of discussion wherein you're making fun of others' misfortune? Well, definitely I don't appreciate that. So if you end up meeting people who are absolutely these gossipers, you need to quit being with them. You are definitely not going to achieve your goals. You are not going to improve yourself as a person and you're just going to be considered as a very negative person. So rather, it's time for you to stay away from the gossipers. The next kind of people that you should not really hang out with are the victims. Now, the victims are really tough to identify because on the initial stage, when you come across such victims, you kind of empathize with their problems. You try to understand them, you try to help them out. But as the time passes, you realize that they are way too pushy on you. Now, they do not look at these difficult times as opportunities. They just want to complain and crib about everything. Now, these are the victims. Of course, we all know that the pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. So it's important for you to realize these kind of people and stay away from them. It's okay to empathize people at the very beginning, but then that's about it. In order for you to attain your goals and to be a very positive person, just stay away from the victims. The next kind of people that you should stay away from and are absolutely considered as super dangerous for your career are the envious ones. Yes, there are people who would always appreciate your bad times than your success. Well, when it's victory for you, they are definitely not gonna be happy about it. They would try to intimidate you the moment they realize that, hey, you are stepping a step further. So it's important for you to just stay away from such envious people. Now, we all know that there are people around you who are doing so much better than you are. But then that's how our goals should be. In order to be successful or in order to be like one of them, you need to work hard. You need to improve yourself in every aspect of life. You cannot depend on such envious people because for them, the grass is always going to be greener on the other side. They are not going to appreciate your efforts. In fact, they would always look forward to put you down in every aspect of life. So, stay away from these dangerous kind of envious people. The next kind of people that are absolutely dangerous for you are the arrogant people. Well, yes, they are considered to be super dangerous. The reason because they consider you as competition. Or they always want to put you down by their arrogance. Well, I totally believe that arrogance is complete lack of confidence. It's very easy for people to be rude, to throw tantrums, to show off their skills. Well, everybody does that, which is okay. But the moment you try to put down the other person, well, that's arrogance. And if you have someone in your life who does that to you, well, please stay away from that kind of a person. You are not his competition. You need to compete with yourself. You need to improve yourself in order to be successful. So, the biggest waste of time is hanging out with arrogant people. The next kind of people that you need to get rid of are the people who criticize you way too often. Yes, we do have people around us who love to criticize us. Why? Why do they do that? Well, probably it's because they just don't like you, or they just love criticizing others. Now, there's a difference between criticizing and giving a feedback. Feedbacks can be constructive, can be positive, or can be negative as well. Which is okay because you are here to improve yourself and you definitely can demand for a feedback. But when it comes to criticism, it's not very well appreciated. There are people who would always come out with something negative about you. They would always try to put you down in front of people. For example, if you are great at giving a presentation, they are not going to appreciate your presentation skills. They are going to try to figure out the points that you are horrible at. And they'll keep putting you down in front of people. And that's not what you're going to like, right? So it's always better to get rid of such people who love to criticize constantly. The other kind of people that you need to say goodbye to are the mood swingers. Well, there are people around us who have these awful mood swings. Yes, there are people who would be super happy on a day and the very next day they are so grouchy. Now you need to stay away from them. Self-control is extremely important. If there are people who are going to have these childish outbursts, it's not going to take you anywhere because it drains your energy out. You are not here to take their tantrums. You are not here to listen to them and take these childish outbursts. So, the simplest way is to get rid of such people. The last kind of people that you need to get rid of are the judgmental types. Yes, they are considered to be way too toxic. There are people who would always try to form an opinion about you. There are things that we really like to do, we are very passionate about, and we try to follow our dreams. But the moment we have these kind of people who are very judgmental, who try to form an opinion about you, they will bring you down. Yes, they will make you feel terrible about your passion, about your dreams. So what's the point? We always say that dream big, grow big. Now, if you are around such people who are gonna have assumptions, form opinions, it's not gonna help you out. So just stay away from these kind of people. So here we are at the end of this session today. Always remember that there are people who inspire you, there are people who drain you, so it's important for you to choose people wisely. And for more such sessions, do not forget to subscribe to our channel Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world.